Hello? All right, anybody there? Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay. I think we might be back. Give me 1 second to make an adjustment here, everybody. I think we should be good. Maybe. Okay. Trying to see if I can reset everything, everybody. Give me a moment here. Wait, hold on. Oh, you're there, Den Splinets? Okay. Yay. Okay. So, yeah, internet pooped out for a moment there, unfortunately. I don't know what happened there, but just, it is what it is. So, okay. And also the rank reset, how convenient. Okay, it's fine. Gold tier 4. So I guess that's where we're going to be hanging out now. Yeah. Let me see if I can try to get at least maybe one more best of 3. I don't anticipate on stretching this out any longer because I've also got other things I got to take care of, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Trying to gain my composure here. And we'll see if we can just jump back in to see if we can just have a little bit of fun just a little bit longer. So I think we'll just do that. Okay, so it looks like we are able to at least somewhat keep the stream going. Okay, future reference. I'm going to try to upgrade my computer maybe a little bit later on in the hopes that finally we can maybe do the stream and record at the same time. So in case if we do have any mishaps, I can still put it all up on one go. Okay. Okay. So, regaining composure here. We do have our Bard class, Agatha here, Ruby, and Domri. Okay. Should be good to go. Yeah, it sucks. Yay, technology. But it is what it is. So I'm not going to get too flustered about it. Because we've had, of course, several times when we've done streams and things have kind of just pooped out on us. But we find a way to just get ourselves back up and just keep going. Okay, Bard class again here. Alright, Forest. So our opponent is playing Yorion here, which is fine. Abrupticate. Wow, everybody's packing now main deck artifact enchantment hate? Wow. What kind of world are we living in right now where this is happening? Never used to be that way, but okay. Domri. We'll take him up for ramp, even though we can't cast anything. Alright. But okay. Looks like everything else is kind of just stable now, which is fine. Alright, Sylvan Carry added. Oh, I got 100 followers on Twitch now? Yay! I mean, I guess that's a nice surprise. I wasn't actually really counting, but okay. Nice. We got to 100 followers. I mean, granted, I don't really stream that much, but I appreciate that. So thank you for those that have joined me on that. Love to see it. Let's see. Okay, so how do we do this here? Let's see. I think we will take up Domri.
I've lived with animals my entire life.
We'll play...
Explains a lot, actually.
How do we do this here? Samut. And there we go. So we got our 2 planeswalkers, which is great. Ancient Cornucopia. Oh, opponent is going to try to do some really gnarly things here, so we'll see if we can try to get around that. Restless Ridgeline. Not quite what I want to see, but I'll take it. Okay, so how do we do this here? How do we find a way around everything our opponent is trying to throw at us? Clothis. Coming in. We will tick up with Domri.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nothing we can do yet, but it's okay. Okay, Ancient Cornucopia will slow us down a bit, but we'll try to find a way to fight around that. Come on, everyone has Leyline Binding these days. Ugh, I've gotten so annoyed by this card. I actually do have a paper copy of it for, what is it now, $18 for that? But, oh jeez. Okay. This is fine, everyone. It's okay. Ooh, Niv Mizzet Reborn. Okay. So our opponent is just going to try to just get a bunch of stuff into their hands here. That's okay. Okay. Opponent is... Okay, so they're playing the Niv to Light deck. I haven't played this deck yet, but we'll see if we can try to find a way around this. Breakdown Pathway. We will play Gallia. Play Ruby. Okay, how do we do this here? Let's see. Agatha as well. We will pump.
I was raised by wolves.
No real reason to.
They might have also just been big dogs.
And then pump here.
My blades will always strike true.
Put away Grumgully. No attacks yet. So the whole point I'm trying to make right here is I'm just trying to set up our next turn. If our opponent starts swinging... Okay, here comes the bring to light. So if you haven't seen this card, because this is a newer one for Pioneers Masters, for those of you that are getting used to this, all as you can see right there with its convergibility is you're digging out a ton of stuff for value. And you can see our opponent is just going to start blowing up all of our stuff here, which is beyond annoying. So that kind of sets us back a bunch of turns. Okay, so Ruby is here, but I'm not going to be able to do much with her. Our opponent is ahead on life. Down to 25. If our opponent can swing maybe another turn here, I think we're just going to have to go to game 2. Pillage the Bog. Alright, actually we'll just concede here because I realized with the card they just cast, we had no way of winning now. Okay, so how do we get around the Niv to Light plan? Alright, we'll try. We'll try here, okay. Let's see, what do we want? What do we want to throw at our opponent here? So let's see, I think Vivian comes in. Take out Ruick Mons. Take out Rada. Okay, so what else do we want to do here? I don't know if there's anything really anything else we need to cast that's something we just want to survive. Because anything they exile kind of just gets rid of our stuff. Okay, so with that, what do we do? Class, I think we'll just keep this as is. I'm trying to think, like, I should be okay with what we have. Most of it just comes down to, we just got to cast everything we can as fast as possible. Hopefully we can get the Bard class, and we should be good to go. Obviously, we'll play first. Okay, so we got the Bard class in hand, but we got no legendary creatures, which is really awkward, but hopefully we'll draw into them. I mean, again, 6 lands in hand is very heavy, but we'll try. Well, at least everything is, at least we'll know for sure we'll be able to cast everything we need on time. Hopefully. Okay, we got another Bard class. We don't need the extra Bard class, but I guess that helps if they have a Leyline Binding. Opponent, show me what you got. Sylvan Carry added. Okay, Grumgully's nice. Take up Bard class here. Grumgully coming in. Gets a counter, so it's now a 4/4. Opponents, what do you got? Please tell me you don't have removal. Roaring Furnace. Oh, okay. So they actually do have removal. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. All right. Clothis. We will play Bard class number 2. We will upgrade it. Okay. So, if we can get at least 1 to level 3, we should be able to, in theory, beat down our opponent here. Ooh. Oh, they got the Om now. Alright. They draw a card with it. And then, okay, so with that, level 3. Okay, so we should be set up for next turn. Hopefully we will get at least another turn, because we are getting into the danger zone again. It all depends. What's going to make all their mana? Joy. Maelstrom. Oh Unbelievable. They actually had the answer. Alright. I don't know if, once again, we're going to be able to find our way through this because our opponent just blew up our whole game plan there, so... Wow. That sucked. They swing. We're down to 16. We don't really have any other defenses against this, so... You know what? I'll just take the L. I'll just take the loss. Alright, well, that kind of stunk. So, I mean, yeah, we got wrecked there pretty hard. It's okay. We're at gold 4 anyway, so we have plenty of time to battle up. Okay. Also looking at the clock right here, I think we'll just try to do one more best of 3. So, honestly, I would like to stick around longer, but I do have to take care of some other things. So I still appreciate all of you still hanging in there, even through all the connection issues. But thanks again, everybody. Appreciate that. Dense one. I lost to Demonic Pact. They offered it to me. Oh. Ouch. Yeah, sorry you lost that one. Don't worry. You will definitely get your next victory elsewhere. Okay, so again, no Bard class in hand, but that's okay. All right, a mountain to start, and we will also play a mountain. Opponents. Okay, Inti. What are they going to try to do with Inti? We'll see, I guess. All right, Ruby coming in. No attacks yet. All right, opponent, show me what you got. Show me what you got. Grab the prize. A discard deck? Okay, so they threw away a Phoenix. Interesting. Not sure what our opponent's playing here, but I am curious to see what it's going to be. Something maybe different. Okay, they get some pump. No blocks. For your interest, it was a Doom Foretold deck. Okay, okay, so that's how they got you. Alright, also we got the Bard class in hand, which is great. We will take it up, of course. Now we're talking. Okay, now we're good here. Noble coming in. Bodyguard coming in. All right, here we go, opponents. All right, we managed to find a way to bounce back here. Okay, opponents. 5 cards in hand. What do you got? 5 cards. All right, come on, opponent. Show me something. Grab the prize again. All right, well, they're going to keep discarding their hand. Keep drawing some cards. They can't cast that Lightning Axe, so we are good at least for another turn. Okay, they can discard a card if they want. I actually don't care about that because I think we should be good next turn to just smash our way here. Okay, they draw another card. No blocks. We go down to 9. But I think we should be able to get the victory here. All right, Ramanop Ruins. Do you hit us with the Lightning Axe? Is that what they're trying to do? Maybe? Opponents? Anything? Come on, do something. No got all day, opponents. Anything? There we go. Okay, so the Lightning Axe finally goes off. I'll let the Demon Fane go. That's okay. Okay, so we do have Halana. That's good. So with this, Clothis. And then we will play Halana and Elena. And then finally Jolene. Make a treasure. Down to 8. Alright. Now we're going good. Oh. Going against Naya Mice? That's an interesting combo. Okay. Let me know how that goes. Hopefully you'll get that victory. Right. Opponents. 4 cards in hand. But we still have plenty of options here to at least fight around our opponent here, so we should be good. And that's killing me right now is, again, just opponent's taking a little while here. Not to sound too impatient, but I would like to get this game going. All right, Fiery Temper. They go to face. Okay. This to 6. Gets to 4. So obviously if they swing, we have to block here no matter what. Ooh, okay, that's what it is. All right, so the Phoenixes would come in that way. Okay, I get it now. Okay, now I figured out their deck. So their whole game plan, from what we see here, is... So it says at the beginning of combat on your turn, if we control a creature with power 4 or greater, they can pay the 1 red, and then they can bring back the Phoenixes. So they need to basically get a big inti here. And then once they do, then they basically just beat us down with a really big set of Phoenixes coming in. Okay, so I get it now. We'll sacrifice a Hajar now, giving all of our creatures indestructible. So 2 bad opponents. You can push through right now, but we can still block him easily. Neat deck, though. I do like their idea. So they do lose their creature, and there you go, everybody. This is going to be an easy victory here for us. Okay. 1 mountain. Hollow 1. That's fine. Because we'll just eat their Ox. They go down to 5. Samet coming in. Not that we needed it to, but this is great. Put down Grim Gully. That doesn't really matter for us. Annex coming down as well. And put on Jolene. There we go. All right. Easy victory here. Very nice. Okay, now planning ahead for game 2 here. Down 2. Yep. Got him. Got him. All right. Okay, so with that, if we can just get the victory here, we should be able to just wrap this up very quickly, and then we'll just kind of go to the finale here. Honestly, again, as much as I have enjoyed it today, everybody, wow, the past 2 hours have kind of flown by pretty quick here. But we'll try to see. We'll just keep what we have, and then we should be okay with this. Actually, wait, hold on. Is there anything else actually we do want to swap out? Maybe drop Rickmon's Errata, bring in a couple Tameo safekeepings. Yeah, I think we'll just do it that way. That should be fine. We just want the life gain stabilization. That's mostly what it is for, because if they're being aggro like this, we should have no problem dealing with them. Okay, so is this the final one? Is this going to be our final victory? We'll see. Okay, so with that, do we want to get around this? I think we'll keep this. We'll keep this. We'll keep this. All right, let's got mountain down. We'll put our mountain down. And with that, all right, second mountain. Opponents? What do you got? Grab the prize. Okay, so they're just going to start discarding their cards. And we'll put in Gallia here to start doing some damage. Down to 18. So even if they put down NT, or if they remove Gallia, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, so great. So they did not have an answer there, which is good for us. We will play Animus Might. Get rid of NT. They swing with Gallia again. They're down to 16. Okay. So, next turn, we can then start building out our board a ton. NT number 2. Okay. That's fine, opponent. It's fine. We got plenty of time still. Tap land. Hajar, that's great. Hajar coming down to protect our whole game plan. Play Agatha. Swing here. Opponent, anything? No. We'll take the damage. Okay. They're down to 14. Okay. So, can we get there? Can we get there? Highway robbery. All right, so they're doing some more discarding. But this is actually kind of a neat deck that I'm actually kind of interested in maybe building out into an actual... Maybe we can do this as in a future budget deck. I kind of like what they're doing here. I like the whole game plan. And Hollow 1 actually is kind of nice too. We actually haven't played with this card. I actually like what the card does. But we do need to carefully build around it, I would say. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sacrifice Hajar just to protect the rest of the board, just in case if anything does go wrong. If our opponent swings, that's okay, because Agatha's now indestructible, so we can block. Okay, they do swing. Opponents. They do some more discarding. Oh, they also have a Kazul's Fury, too. Okay. I see what you're trying to do here, opponents. Okay. We can't block all the damage, but at least anything we can kind of buffer would be fine. Okay, down to 16. Still anyone's game. Hollow 1. All right. All right, Halana Elena is good. So with that, we will pump up. Give them counters. No attacks yet. Okay, opponents. Show me what you got. Come on. Come on. I know you got something in hand. Something, of course. Most likely it has to be some kind of burn spell or removal to beat us. Lightning Axe. There it was. Again, annoying, but it's okay. So they're going to keep discarding cards to then start using cards like Madness and whatnot just to keep blowing away our board. But that's fine. This is okay. If we could just get to a Bard class, we should be good to go. Okay. Phoenix coming in. Looks like they'll swing. Yep, they'll swing. Do we block now? Okay. Wow, okay. This is actually going to be a heavy hit here. A little awkward. I don't have to block here. I don't want to, but we need to survive the hits here as much as I can. Oh, then Splendid, you won. Nice. Happy to hear you got that win. See, I knew you were going to get that victory. I did believe in you. Opponent here can play Highway Robbery. And they do. Okay. They throw away another NT. All right. Well, okay, and they got NT number 3, is that? So that's 1, 2, 3, and okay, so they have all their NTs out now. Okay. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna win this one, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, we could put stuff down here, but I don't think we have a way of like fighting our way through all of this. So we'll just go to game 3. Okay, this one will be the final one, everybody. Because again, I'm looking at the clock right now, and I also do need to take care of some other things to kind of prepare for tonight. So in order to do that, however, we just need to make sure we wrap this one up here. So, what do we want? What do we want to? How do we get rid of all this stuff? Okay. See, maybe the Pyroclasm. Well, they tend to have really big creatures, so Pyroclasm probably is not what we need. What we need instead is... Okay, take away the Samet there. Okay, so with that, I guess we'll bring in the other Tamiyo safekeeping. Haywire Mites can help us stabilize, sort of. And that means we want cards that'll help us just slow them down a bit. Okay, so what do we get rid of then? I'm not sure. Lana, and I guess Samet here. Okay, we want to stay low to the ground. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay, so the final one, everybody. Final match here. Win or lose. Whatever happens, this will be it for us for the stream and for basically 2024. So final thing I do want to say is I'm really happy that we've got a lot of growth this year. And I do want to appreciate all of you that have been there throughout this whole journey of mine through this year. We came back to just do streaming earlier this year when we hit 1,000 subs on YouTube. And I think today we actually finally hit our goal of 1,500 on YouTube. So thank you for everybody that's been subscribing to me on YouTube. Thank you for those of you who've been joining me and following me here on Twitch to get to 100 today. And thank you again for those of you that are following me in other locations. I really do appreciate all of your support today, everybody. Thank you so much. And we definitely have a lot more to go through in 2025. But until we talk about that at the very end, let's see if we can wrap up this. And we finally got our Bard class here. Very nice. Okay. Put back the extra Grum Gully. Okay. So we should be able to go off here. I believe in ourselves here, everybody. Gotta believe. We can do it. We got this. Okay. Assuming our opponent is there. Okay. So with that, Copperline Gorge. Okay, opponents. This is it. Can you beat us? It can still be anybody's game here. Copperline Gorge. Bard class. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it here, everybody. Feeling the good stuff right in here, right now. Flameblade Adept. We will tick up Mountain. We'll play Grumgully. Hajar. And Ruby. Get some pump. All right. Yes. Down to 16. All right. We're off to an explosive start. So this is what you want the deck to do. This is feeling good here. Unless our opponent has a lot of spot removal right here, right now. And they might, because they do have Lightning Axe. That is pretty much going to hit us everywhere. We could still find a way to get around this. Hopefully. Okay, so they do have the Lightning Axe. We'll activate now. Protect the whole board. They can swing, because they do have Menace, which is annoying, but that's okay. Okay, Agatha's cool too. Level 3. Okay. Come on, deck. I believe in you. Let's do this. Final one here, everybody. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Awkward hit, but that's okay. We'll still take it. Down to 12. We can still do it, everybody. We are at level 3, so we just need to get at least 1 or 2 legendaries, and we can finally go off here. Opponents? Come on. We're completely out of cards now. So they ping us. That's okay. Alright, come on. The land. Flameblade Adept. Okay, so that definitely does not do it. Come on, deck. Give me one thing. Give me one good thing. Okay, I'll take it. An extra Grumgully is fine. Extra Grumgully is okay. That still helps us go off. Okay, here we go. Godric, that's good. Keep new Grumgully. Animus Smite. Take out one of the Flameblade Adepts. Yes. Godric coming in. Keeps the train going. Flying. Agatha. Oh my goodness, finally going. We're doing it. Yes. We'll keep old Agatha, actually. Stomping Grounds. Haywire Mites. Pump. Oh, good. Okay. What do you block, opponents? I mean, they still have a shot here in theory, but we have more or less everything we need. We still managed to actually chain off quite a bit here. Wow, down to 1. Okay. You have 1 turn to turn it around, opponent. You have 4 cards in hand. We have 14 life. Is there any option you have against us? Dance Planet. Maybe you can do like a fun full-on Saga deck. That'd be funny. Oh, actually, I'm glad you actually brought that up. We actually do have a Saga deck that maybe I'll do on stream maybe a little bit later on into January. We definitely have one, Dense Linnet. I'm glad you actually brought it up. I actually kind of forgot about that deck for a moment there. Oops. but it is there. I probably need to refine the mana base a bit more, but I think we got it. And I think this is it, everybody. We did it. We did it. Come on, opponents. There we go, everybody. Victory. The final win on our last stream of 2024. We got there, everybody. Victory. All right. That was a great way to finish it for now, everybody. I'm so glad we're able to at least finally get Bard class to go off for a bit there. We got our win there. Take that. So, all right. So we got a ways to go to rank up again. But again, the season has now only just started, and so is the new year coming up. So thank you one more time, everybody, for hanging in there for just a little bit longer. So with that, let's talk about the deck really quick. We'll do our quick wrap-up like we always do. And let me know. How do you feel about the deck, everybody? Would you play this deck in any way, shape, or form? This was Party City for you. It is a non-budget version, but we did play a budget version of this deck about a year ago. So if you want to check out the budget version, I will leave a link for that one. And also that YouTube video is up on my channel right now if you want to see how that one goes. But otherwise, honestly, I do like the deck. Of course, the only biggest issue is it really does hinge, however, on getting Bard class out. If you manage to have this in the opening hand, or at least get to turn 2 and draw it, it's an amazing card. Very powerful when it does set itself up. However, the way the deck is designed, you still need to find ways, of course, of still being able to cast your things, even if you don't have Bard class. You want to still mulligan for it, but if you don't, and you can't get it and you mulligan, sometimes you end up in a really awkward spot. So just be aware of that if you want to play this deck. It definitely is all or nothing when it comes to playing this card. But if you get it to go off, oh, I love it so much. It's so powerful. Now with that, I probably would adjust maybe the ratio on some of these legendary cards, only just because you want to try to get as much as you can out there for super duper cheap. Even so, it was still pretty good with what we had. Yeah, not much else I really want to say. I actually did like it how it is. Mana base is perfectly fine as is. You can make those tweaks and adjustments as you need to. So just, again, your mileage may vary. Our sideboard probably might need to get tweaked a little bit more, but it overall still felt pretty good, and we did have some decent options against whatever our opponent was throwing at us. So I think that was pretty good. Now, again, one more time, if you want to play a budget version, I will leave, of course, a link for that one with the, of course, video that we did last year on the Bard class deck. Okay, so finally, to wrap it up into 2024, one more time, I'm really happy with all the progress and the growth that we've had this year. We had a lot of growth. We've done so much over this year now. We hit 1,000 subs on YouTube in March, and that's when I came back to streaming, so I'm really glad I'm got to now have a chance to do a little bit more besides just YouTube videos. We will, of course, try to see if we can have some more fun shorts. I actually do have a bit of a spoiler coming up for us to what's to come with some more fun ideas for that. We'll definitely crack a lot more packs. We cracked our 400th pack last week on YouTube. I'll have another 401st booster pack should be coming out, I believe, tomorrow or Thursday, depending on what amount of time I have. And, of course, we definitely have a lot more deck techs to go over. Now, the final of the basically series is going to be what's coming up for the future. So those of you who have hung in there this far, my true fiery friends, you'll get to see right now, we have a little bit of a preview of what's to come. So we have, of course, basically treasures. That deck tech will be out next week. So stick around for that. Pure Energy just came out yesterday. Check that out, everybody. It's a super sweet little 5-color energy deck. I really love that. Hopefully we'll get a chance to dive into more energy because we did see that we're going to get an Ether Drift, more energy yards coming into the game. As far as what's to come also for future deck techs, we have, of course, our next stream will most likely be back to standard. We have Jin Tempo. I'm actually looking forward to playing this one for you guys. We'll have, of course, Token Control. This is also another standard deck that actually performs very well. I think I might try to rank up with this deck. It's actually really hilarious. And another future deck tech down the line, another budget one here, Drawn to Death. There was a couple of cards that came out in Pioneer Masters that I'm actually really hyped to see in the format, and they're hilarious to use. So this is actually a deck that will definitely punish our opponent for drawing a ton of cards. But as far as how that's going to go, you'll get a chance to see that in the future. So stick around. That will be great for us to show off down the line in January. But otherwise, that's pretty much it, everybody. I do appreciate you all hanging in there one more time for all of you out there. So one more time, I'm going to give a shout out to everybody today. Den Splendid, as always, you are my course all-star as always. I appreciate you hanging in there with the chat for you. And even if you didn't chat with us today, I know some of you have been watching. Thanks again, at least for lurking and at least for supporting me by watching. So again, quick little shout outs one more time to those of you on Instagram. I see you all over there. So was that Julianne? Recuerdo. I'm so sorry. I apologize for messing up the names there. Not very good with names, but I'm going to try. Okay, I also see on here Carlos Mozart, the man of spec, born in 91, and DJ MK M. Kirsten. Sorry, again, messing up names there, but I will try to fix that, of course, as we go on. So again, those of you that are watching, even if I can't find your name on the other locations that you're watching from, thanks again, at least for watching for today. So we'll be taking, of course, a little break. We'll try to come back on the weekend for our next stream into 2025, and I will see you then, everybody. But as always, as I like to end it, just remember, no matter what you do play in the game of life, always be sure to burn bright. We'll see you later on into 2025, everybody. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful week and take care. Later.